Glaive is going to be under pressure, drops the smoke. That utility usage is so good. Opening kill for Glaive, and he's using the smoke perfectly. MIBR not through yet. They're getting held back, and they're getting demolished.
Glaive with another one, but Phelps is going to answer back. The damage inflicted so heavily, but in so much time still remaining for MIBR. They could fake this. They could try and draw a couple of these CTs away and then look to try and get back onto B once again. Grenade goes in, doesn't really do a great deal of damage to coldzera. It's not going to deter him away from moving in, but Amajiska's seen him. Any rotation's going to start to come straight back to their side, but coldzera, he's picked up 20 seconds to play with, at least has control over the bomb, and a flashbang to his name, but he's going to get double peek from heaven. I'm surprised he's not dead yet. I'm surprised he's still relatively healthy at this stage of the round, and still somehow firing shots downrange, but finally Astralis will punch his number and claim the first round.
So MIBR going to go for some bathrooms control, and there's finally Phelps not ready for that boost.
Or will B become their two? Grenades being exchanged, all funneling through the choke point, but Fallen is going to be able to get the kill alongside Fur. Things opening up nicely for the Brazilians, but they only have 8 seconds left. They've got to get on the side. The bomb's been dropped out from Zipex. They're not going to be able to get there in time. Dupree just has to survive, and the round will be going to Astralis. Time itself the enemy. MIBR were positioning for a fast push, but now slowed down. Now we're going to pull the trigger. Now they're going to be coming straight out. Thick and fast onto the side. Glaive again has to try and hold, but he's not going to be able to do it. Taco finds his head and takes him down a peg. Zipex can't really do much from this position either. They're trying to plant the smoke. This is where Major's position could be everything but Fallen is bodyguarding his teammates.
Is in the semifinals with 1.
Oh, Fallen is coming back towards him.
That's the bomb as well. It's going to be on the floor. Now they have to recover. coldzera's there, and Glaive wanted the Molotov. He wanted to delay a little bit longer. It's not going to happen.
Phelps going to get the upper hand of Dupree. Just turns around. Shimmies out of position.
Just back for a moment. Might make him hesitate. Zipnix is going to be under so much pressure. He's so blind. Now he's recovered. The UMP gets nothing done. It's Magis to hold on.
And just a FAMAS. You'd love to have the Augur and M4, any kind of upgrade, maybe not required. Device is finding headshots. But Fur is 2. Magis gonna take.
We're gonna wait for it to fade now, walking into Pre with the off angle, sees the shadow, it's not good enough. Phelps immediately dispatches him, and the AUG must hold on. Zipnix must hold on, but the flames are gonna force his hand. Behind the smoke now and waiting, and he's gonna try and stop this plan. Is anyone from America gonna watch it? When is the pounce from Zipnix?
Waiting for the backup to arrive, I think. You'd love to have some flashes precede the push, but they're not there. And Zipex is going to get evenly traded out. Device lends him a hand. They only have the 1 kit and 1 smoke in play, though. There is a Molotov in the hands of coldzera, and Fallen is watching the angle. There is the Molotov being tossed out. This is where the smoke may need to be used, and Device is going to get the upper hand onto Fallen. Just when MIBR thought this round was safe, things are going horribly wrong. But coldzera with 2 gets traded out by Device, who's going to hold on to the bomb. And he's going to get the defuse. Astralis will move 2 rounds in the lead. The team has a huge amount of grenades, and Taco going to take the initiative, but he's been Molotov'd out instantly. However, Magis baited into that peak with a UMP of all weapons.
I don't think he believed that there would be an AWP on the map. And you talked about this earlier, this aggression out towards long. Dupree's position is so strong. Again, can gather intel. But more importantly, he's at such an off angle, but Fallen sees it coming. A double kill now. What a beautiful read from Fallen. He's opened up this map, and now Astralis, how do you get into it? The next call is Device to get aggressive. You don't see this too often. He's more of a passive offer, and he's gonna get punished. Fur's able to find him. Device didn't even know it was coming. Zipnik's position is called out, and MIBR is creeping. They're constricting upon this position. Zipnix has to hold, and he has to maintain his aggression. He has to go for it. They line up for him. coldzera takes massive damage, but shuts him down.
coldzera's been spotted and killed, but at this stage,
oh dear,
it's so difficult. They're actually not in great position to hold off this plant. Oh, the spray! Glaive has played this one so well, going to hold on to the side. No, Taco! No. He's whipping the whole spray! No. The bomb is going to go down. MIBR pick up the round, but it was so very close.
I cannot believe he tried to do that. The balls on that man.
Both teams fully investing. Glaive going to decide to just push straight in with Magis. This is where the extra bullets for the Galil could actually work out for Taco, but the lack of firepower will not. Glaive gets the headshot, that is an assault rifle now switching hands, and the player advantage. But they've shown their hand. Dupree from the shadows takes Coldzera's head clean off his shoulders.
Oh, look at the use of the smoke to fall back. Fallen doing what he can to spray through. They have to get into this A site. Oh, Device is caught off guard.
Did so much work in the round prize, going to be called upon once again. His brethren are falling all around him. But Glaive is going to go in for one. It's a 2-on-2. Majors, long range, taps the head off Fallen. But he doesn't have a kit, Magisk, at this stage. It's a little bit of time, though, to try and get back onto the site, but he's not entirely sure where Fur is. Oh, this round should be done now. MIBR just got to play the time. Yes, Magisk does clean up. Not enough time to get the bomb defused, though. And Astralis will concede. We're all even at 6 apiece. Oh, how did that miss?
He was moving just a little bit, just one last step, threw it off. He's content to just force him back for the moment. And still, this march of MIBR, everyone thinks it's going to be the A bomb site. They've made it seem like the A bomb site, but Taco, he's ready to pounce. Magisk just gets away. Here comes the rotation, but the angle, they never saw coming, and Phelps is going to build. Now over the top, he's picked off, but Coldzera's in with the plant. And Device, he's the last one left. It's the last round of the half, and he must go for it.
Don't peek him too many times, especially as Fur is on the prowl. He's going to be landing this flank kill, unless someone beats him to the punch. And it'll be Coldzera that KOs Astralis for a 9-6 lead.
Him and Taco have to do everything. Phelps, whoever goes balcony is going to be smoked off. Phelps is going to get here just a half-second late. Coldzera looking down. He's going to be free. Dupree's got him. And now the battle is truly on, and Magisk builds upon it. Astralis is in so fast. They strike like lightning, and the round is over.
So aggressive by the Danes. Best possible way of coming out the blocks in the second half. Fur at least is going to claim one headshot. Oh, and a second. Beautiful flick to Glaive. Should be a drop in a bucket, though, all things considered. And indeed, Zipex will make that the case. Here come the wall, the smoke's going to blot out the sun for MIBR. They're going to look to try and counteract with some flashbangs, but they're taking them. Additionally, Zipex still waiting to move in. Now the green light has been punched. Now they're going to start to follow their way onto the site. MIBR can't really do anything to stop this plan. And it's going to be a double peak. They've actually set the bomb there. Why have you done that, Astralis? You have shot yourself in the foot. Zipex close range gets bested by Phelps, and it's all gone horribly wrong. But Astralis going to hold on for dear life. They've got Dupree to play with. He's going to try and take the fight to Fallen. Close range of Fallen puts him down with the AWP.
Boost. Just a little bit of vision, and there's the ball. Great shot from Phelps. And look at all the Molotovs.
Up close and personal, looking to tear and rip through the flesh of Astralis. There's going to be Phelps that goes in on Zipex, but Dupree and Device this time not going to be making the same mistake twice. Coldzera tries to peek and stop the bomb plant, but it's going to be the cost of his life. And now Fallen waiting to sting alongside Fur. Trying to make a move in. Magisk holding the close angle, the off angle, not one that you necessarily peek first and foremost. Fallen, if he peeks the barrel of his gun's gonna let him off, but Fallen, strike he shall. The affliction begins to spread, it's all on Device. Does he have the cure? So far, so good. It's gonna stall more time away. Fallen with his AWP, gonna have to land a headshot. Device will not miss. Astralis will pick up a 10 and a 4K for Device.
Oh, right through the smoke. Fur continues his tear. MIBR looking to even things up.
So Dupree's been getting there constantly. Look at this now, Astralis making moves, making inroads over on the B side of the map. It's about to get tested. It's about to get punched. Can the MIBR hold the line? They're going to have to wipe away the flashbangs from their eyes if they're going to pull this one off. Coldzera has been here before. They're anticipating it. He somehow hasn't taken any damage, though, for his troubles, but now he's given his position away. There's one. The Glaive's going to counteract instantly. His bomb still ticking away. Device has been found from Phelps. The player advantage now falls in the Brazilian's hands. That's a perfect smoke. It's going to keep Glaive and Dupree at bay. The bomb is being defused. No one's going to peek it. MIBR are going to get the defuse in the smoke, and there's nothing Astralis can do about it. Will the execution be up to scratch?
Fallen's not really covered. Fur must win this. He's got both. Device does take out Fallen, but MIBR comes out on top.
They certainly do, and there's not really much of a chance to bounce back. Fur holds on with the AWP. Magisk has been silenced. MIBR's bloodthirst not quenched just yet. UMP, not great at angles like that, but at least he's going to chip away Glaive, keep him caught in two minds. Now Phelps from the shadows, he's going to strike onto Glaive, and maybe able to double up. No, Zipex going to be able to get the kill. He does have control of the bomb, but this is certainly a telegraph play. There's also a play that was just hopping up for information. That's Taco. He's going to have his retinas burned out, but he just has to stay in position, just to survive. Even if Zipex gets this bomb plant, it's going to be a 3-on-1 retake.
Call him the clutch minister, call him the cyborg, call him whatever the hell you want. He stands between MIBR and immortality. They must find him in this moment.
Flash out into the peak, nothing forthcoming. MIBR are playing this one very cautiously. A lot of the time, though, has dwindled. Zipex gonna find the first, but it's at the cost of 97 health, and the rest has been finished off by Fur. A couple rounds as well, the Danes. But it all rests on this. Not great weaponry. Magisk with a deagle, Glaive with the UMP, gonna decide to just go for ruthless aggression. Then Fallen, he is rock solid right now, not missing a shot.
They just spent so much utility and the life of Device to get this close. And they have nothing left in the tank. They get stalled out. Fur, I don't think he's heard these footsteps.
This angle is good for one, but not even that. Magisk perforates his head, evoking the wrath of Astralis or MIBR. That grenade chokes Coldzera and Phelps. Unbelievable damage has been inflicted already. 2 smokes in the choke points. And this is one-dimensional. MIBR don't have anyone rotating. Even if they did, Zipex is there, so he can bolster up the rest of his team if they start falling down. This is looking phenomenal for Astralis, but Fallen's going to wall bang. Magisk out of the round. Glaive's going to stand tall with an AWP of his own. And now the smokes are starting to clear. Now MIBR can regroup. Now they can start to push on, especially as Glaive has been found. But it could come down to Zipex once again. Time is so low. It's looking great. They're going to stick the side. But there's Dupree! Vintage performance from him.
Moment, he's got Fallen to back him up. Oh, now he pulls in. Now there's the AK chiming in. Glaive doesn't blink. And Fallen, he's all alone on an island. And Glaive just playing with them for the moment. Now he knows exactly where to go. Now he knows what to call. And the A bomb site is open for business. And Astralis marching into a map 1 victory.
The slight gap with the smoke, though. Coldzera is able to get one on nearly a second, but he switches around. He felt pressured, and the last kill of Overpass comes in. It's going to go the way of Astralis. Flash lined up for the CT side. Taco hasn't been affected by it. Nearly blocks the smoke, but it's still going to plume in his face, so he can't really hold on from CT any longer. There are 3 players, though, at the back of the B side, one of which has been found and alleviated away. And Coldzera can hold the line with 2. If he flicked to that third, the crowd would have lost their minds. It's still a 2-on-3, though, and Fallen's dropped the bomb. Astralis now, they're in trouble. Taco in a really solid position. So important that Dupree plants up on the coffins. If he's shown anything, he would have been fragged, and it's going to be going down anyway to the hands of Taco from the backside. Now Fallen, it's all that remains, and Magisk finds the headshot.
And they're already up mid. They go through their own smokes, and actually this is an attack. It's only Coldzera and Taco here. Taco's blocked off by the smoke. Coldzera has to do something. Glaive with the peek. Now, great trades. And MIBR just cannot stem the tide. Shock and awe from Astralis and MIBR. I don't even know if they can go for this. Certainly not now that Fur falls. The damage is so low. Now they have a chance. Now they're close enough. Dupree and Zipnix. What can you do with such low HP?
Solid smoke and flash, though, is going to keep Phelps in position.
Oh my God.
So fortunate to get away with that. In the smoke, Dupree is going through all of his 9 lives and still lands a kill. That is unreal. Zipex on the approach, catches Phelps with a grenade out, and Astralis are going to get the 4-0.
Fallen, who's going to have to keep his eye out for it, which means Fur is going to be exposed. That Molotov and smoke on Fallen has been used. That's a big kill. Fur's got a Molotov himself. There's a counter flash, but he's got gun out. Fur, he's going to hold on. MIBR might be getting their first round, but Device and Sipnik still alive, but there's only 8 seconds. They're gonna have to back away from this, try and get the bomb planted. I don't know if there's time. There's the kill, and the boost up is gonna stop things. Device needs to get the hell out, but they're gonna chase him. They don't have a lot of money, but they want to bait out a shot. It doesn't come, so Phelps backs away. MIBR on the board finally on Inferno.
Close angle again for Phelps. It's going to be the same result, but only twice as effective. Glaive and Dupree.
And as we saw in an overpass, Astralis wins in a variety of ways.
Said MIBR, they can't really fully get freed up.
It's a long time for MIBR to play without information, without map control. They might get caught out in the open, but it's Furu comes out on top of that one. Gonna stay towards CT spawn. Here's that set piece. Smokes, Molotovs coming in. A perfect counter smoke. Phelps, he's got to hold the line.
So far, so good. 35 seconds. Flame or bullets. He decides to press forward. Actually jumps over the AWP shot somehow. He stalled for a very long time. 25 seconds remain. And Astralis, they're dipping out. They're going towards the A side. There's been no maneuverability at all. No movement. No sound over on B. MIBR, no. They've already trickled 2 players over. And Taco always whips that opportunity. Caldera's got down as well. Taco should be doing better.
Can he get in? Device, it's going to be so close. I don't know if he can get this. He does, right at the last moment. Device is going to be able to get this bomb planted. And a narrow one slips out of the grasp of MIBR. Now they must fight.
Is so scarce, they've got to move in right here, right now. If they're going to go for this defuse, it has to come in, and it's just going to backfire. Dupree with 2. Astralis moves to a 7-2 lead.
They're going to have it again. Great counter flash, great peek from Fur, but immediately traded.
The bomb still dropped back at T-Spawn. Astralis, they can't fully commit to anything at this stage. And with Caldera getting that kill, maybe going to be looking for a second, but Dupree's too fast on the trigger.
Nicely done from Fallen. That leaves Zipnix in a 1 versus 2. And as you said, the bomb's so far away. Can he somehow pull this off? Safety in the halls. So MIBR are going to win a round, but it's not pretty, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
Trying to draw what remains of MIBR's nade count into play. Now, the set play is in motion. Solid Molotov's going to force a smoke out. This does skew a bit of the vision across from Astralis, though. They're going in blind, but now their eyes have cleared. Taco from the shadows with an MP9 spray at Caldera. Are turning this round on its head. Caldera cleans it up. MIBR would be wise to hold back. Furs by his lonesome MP9 in hand. Not quite close enough to retrieve the AK.
He's fallen. He has got a big decision to make. When those smokes come in, does he step in front or does he play for retake? Flashed off the angle. There's the smoke as they turn the corner. The boost has to be effective. Fur spots one. Magis didn't check it. He gets it falling down. He gets it with the follow-up. And now they're going to survive for the retake. A 5-on-3.
You have the answer to your question as well, Moses. He's going to play for the retake. Especially with a 2-player. Making a 3-player advantage. Looking good. Bomb still hasn't been planted, but will be in a few moments. Dupree sees bullets whiz past his head. The Vice slots one between the eyes of Fur. Desperately require this, you have to feel, if they're going to go into this second half. All guns blazing. Flashbangs on point, but so's the headshots. The Vice is going to find one. So much damage done to Caldera, but there's Phelps. Orc in hand. Silences Dupree, and MIBR. It's going to be very close. Back and forth. There's a lot of utility. Flashes, smokes, a couple of Molotovs. Taco, though, going to get drilled on the approach and finished off. The Molotov did go onto Graveyard, and Phelps is going to get one. Dupree, was that a jumping shot from Fallen? Are you serious? He certainly is. He's picked up a second. Going to be baiting out, trying to draw a player into the open. Surely he's not going to get Glaive as well. He spots Glaive, lands the headshot, and now Fallen has a fast track to the B side, but Zipex, this is where his experience, this is where his decision-making is going to be fully tested. 2 huge brains of Counter-Strike, going to duke it out to the bitter end. This would be an unbelievable clutch if Fallen pulled this out of the hat. He's done a bit of damage to Zipex. Both positions now known. Zipex has a kit in the smoke, close range. Gonna be determining who takes this one away for their team. It's so important for MIBR, but Fallen is gonna get denied. And Astralis can take the second pistol and a 10th round. Such a heroic attempt though from Fallen.
God bless, how do you beat Zipnix?
But now they're against full rifles. Are they gonna respect that a little bit more? That's a brilliant pick to start things off. Device caught with a grenade out. Early doors favoring MIBR, but Major, the lifeblood of Astralis, is able to shun away one player. He will lose his life in the process, and MIBR still in great shape here in round 18. They've got to convert this though.
They really do, it's gonna be tough. Zipnix is smoked off over towards Color. He's gonna love that. Look at Glaive getting aggressive, just enough damage. Chips away, lets the fire finish his work. It'll be Zipnix though who receives it first. Now rotated towards CG Spawn. He can't get away from that fight. He can't get away from the headshot. MIBR doing like a cliffhanger impression in this map, it feels. Great shot from Phelps. In these halls, Taco's got to be careful. He's all alone. Meanwhile, Fallen and Phelps going to start pressuring and peeking in towards this B bomb site. Great shot from Fallen. That might prompt a response that Taco can take advantage of, but actually he does. Dupree goes out. He had the first shot, but Taco responds perfectly. Magisk has found the AK-47 on the other side of the map. Meanwhile, Astralis is holding off this B hit. Phelps not able to contend with Zipnix, and Magisk, the snake in the grass. If he turns this around, he is a goddamn champion. We'll see if he can do it, but they have him trapped. They know what's coming, Astralis. This is a chance.
Oh no, MIBR, they've lost Taco. That's information gathered. They're pincered, they're sandwiched between two very dangerous Danish lines. 15 seconds coming up on the timer. They're going to be jumping up on the boost. They've stopped the bomb from being planted.
Oh God.
Fallen's going to have to try his hand at the plant now. But in doing so, Zipex rushes to his demise. Magisk is here. 4 seconds left. This is going to be the round to Astralis. How has this happened? With grenades, spray through the smoke.
It's the combination, right? It's the spray that forces someone in towards logs, the only piece of safety, and somehow Glaive still finds him in the smoke. So much damage. A kill and 19 HP on Fur. This is what MIBR never did to Astralis. Never made them work for this banana control. And Astralis is giving them a masterclass in return.
Astralis simultaneously flipping the kill switch, dulling all the senses for MIBR, but Taco regains his momentarily. Is at least going to pull it back to a 4-on-4. Plenty of time at their disposal. What they do with it is going to be a very interesting prospect, because so far, Astralis have batted away everything that MIBR have thrown at them. Smoke planted down, device waiting for a potential push. Narrowly off on the spray, they're all across the Archer's side. Now, neither of Astralis are over here, so the long-range skirmish could favor them, but of course, once again, the HE comes to their aid.
No, but MIBR is hesitating. This three-man pack went all the way to Rap side, never pushed up it, and then they come all the way back to lane when their teammate has fallen. They have no idea how to get into this bomb site. 15 seconds on the clock, and Magisk is going to be called upon one more time. This time he can't deliver the frags, but Device lies in wait. They don't check it. They don't check anything. That's the bomb down, that's the round over. Taco, he can't do anything, just some superficial kills at the end. And Astralis are gonna be on series point.
Able to hold on to his AK at least, but they didn't expect the double stack.
Well, it's time. Astralis generally does not wait around to close these games out, and Zipnix gets him started again through the smoke. Why not? Fallen is shut down. And there's one more on top. Phelps tries his hand, and it's swatted aside as well. Astralis defense has been phenomenal. 6 of 7 rounds in this half. MIBR out of ideas, out of time.
It truly has been an impenetrable defense. Perfect utility. Perfect timings, perfect calls. Across the board, Astralis have looked far superior. Glaive by himself, gonna have to hold the line. They're gonna go aggressive. Caldera will get the upper hand. Maybe there's life yet in this Brazilian squad.
They don't have a smoke, they're gonna have to fight for this cross. They just throw the bomb over to coldzera, who's gonna get that planted. MIBR staving off elimination, perhaps just a little bit longer. Now Astralis is rotating in. They're hurt on money. They might choose not to go for this. I think they're gonna see if they can find a kill.
I think it's all about this first confrontation. If it doesn't go their way, they pull the plug. If it does, they go in. Major's also making a move up banana. So they have the rotation in effect. They have the flank coming in. In a flurry, a frenzy, Taco is watching. Zipex being tagged from multiple angles, gets the first, Majors with a second. It's all down to Fur. They know where he is. He's gonna get caught, and Astralis will move through potentially. He's getting very close actually, but I think they have the defuse. A masterful melding of skill, determined, and composure. A real symphony of Counter-Strike from Astralis.